Greetings everyone. Thank you for being here for this tutorial about how to add a field. In this tutorial, we're going to add your first field to a layout. So I want to sort of preface this with something. In order to add a field, if you've got a unique field that you've created and you want to add it to your layout, well, the first step before you can add it to the layout is to create that field. And the way you'd create that field is by going to Tools, Define Field. So for example, let's say you want to track a contact's favorite color. You would have to go into Define Fields and create a field called Favorite Color and go through all those steps to make it available to you to add to the layout. Now, I'm not going to go into that here, but I'm going to go back down to Design Layouts and I'm going to go over to Contact, and that's because we're on a contact layout, and I'm going to click Contact. Now that I'm inside here, you'll notice over here on the left-hand side, we have some options. We have drawing. And if I click on drawing, I can draw different things. I'm not going to address this here. Once we decide we don't want to add this thing, I'm going to go back down to where it says field on the bottom and click on that and bring these options back. So here it says field, memo field, picture field, yes, no field, record manager, and access. I'm going to focus my attention on field. Again, remember we talked about creating that field called favorite color? Well, at this point, if I click on field, I'm going to come over here to the right, and I've got this skinny plus sign. It's a black plus sign. And if I click and hold somewhere in the plain blank space, I'm going to drag down, and I've created sort of a field. But it doesn't know what field I want to add. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll notice there are some fields in ACT that are not in this layout. If the field is already in this layout, like city, you won't see it here on the left-hand side. You'll only see things that are not currently in the layout. Now, sometimes down here on the tabs, there'll be things on the tabs that you don't recognize or you don't see, and that's why you can't find it here. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag down to one of these. I'm going to go chocolate ice cream, and I'm going to click Add. And I've added this field called chocolate ice cream. Now, remember in the previous tutorial, I said, well, you really want to know what this field dimension should be if you want to match it up to the other things. And the reason I had you take notes of the previous field is because ultimately we're going to want to modify this as well. So in the next tutorial, I'll talk to you a little bit more about, now that we've put a field in, how we work with those fields and how we take the next step to get it close to what we want it to be. Everyone, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. You have a great day. Bye now.